Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nurfatin Atira. Today, our group will discuss about our record centers that named Aurora Record Centers. What is records management? Records management is a professional platform that used for managed records, which is used the records life cycle process. Aurora Record Center serves as a record center that manages all semi-current records in an office. Our vision is to be a leading record center that empowers organizations with secure, innovative, and accessible information professionally. Our mission is to safeguard organizational records with professionalism and integrity while practice innovative digital. Our motto is preserve today, protect tomorrow. And we have 6 core business. Firstly, preserve human resource records. Second, maintains operational records. Thirdly, recognize and store digital office records. And number 4, specialized care for audiovisual office records. Number 5, manage legal and regulatory records. And lastly, to safeguard our financial and administrative records. We have 5 objectives, which is preserve records, enhance and accessibility, support organizational efficiency, innovation, and build trust. The logo, we have 3 elements, which is building with circle behind it, glowy text, and dark color. For the dark color, it shows creativity, innovation, and trust. For the glowy text, it to show strength, clarity, and futuristic age. And for the building with circle, to show the continuity, protection, and a digital aura for corporate or institutional clients that served by our record center. 3 levels in organizational structure, which is director, manager, and the head. For the head, we have 5 heads, which is records and archives, digital system, administration, client service, and compliance. There are 3 main things in administrative structures, which is roles and responsibility, governance and leadership, and lines and accountability reports. For roles and responsibilities, they are Director of Records Management, Records Manager, IT Specialist, Facilities Manager, and Support Staff. For the governance and leadership, we must follow the guidelines that stated in the international standards like ISO 15489 and IRMT guidelines. And lastly, for the lines and accountability reports, the Aurora Record Centers support staff to report to the records manager every day to oversee their daily work.
Now I will continue the present by tell about design and layout. First of all, we have building design. Purpose-built facility where modern architecture meets rigorous archival standards and to facilitate a smooth workflow and to maintaining an uncompromising stance on security and innovation. Next, layout strategy. Utilize a functional zoning philosophy, physically separating public access and private staff areas. Last, maximize efficiency by never exposed to unnecessary risk. Next is key functional areas, which is we have reception, record storage vaults, digitization lab, reading room, and also disaster recovery room. For reception, it handles for visitors registration to identify verification. Next is record storage vault, protected by the most advanced restricted access technology. For digitization lab, for processing technology to convert physical files to digital asset. For reading room is a quiet and control space for researcher to make research by to see a record and make the researcher. Last is disaster recovery room. Purpose for disaster recovery room is hold our backup servers and emergency kits to stand by any consequences. Next, Next, we continue to security and environment. What we have here is climate and environmental control, also comprehensive security. For climate and environmental control is to prevent the natural decay of paper and the failure of electronic hardware. The building is equipped with first steady temperature, which is fixed strictly between 18 to 20 Celsius, and next is regulated humidity should maintain at 45 to 55% to prevent mold and brittleness. Next is advanced fire care, a clean agent gas suppression system that puts out fires without using water. Last is air purity, industrial grade filtration to keep dust and harmful pollutant out of storage area. Next, for comprehensive security, our multi-layered security should include constant vigilance, 24 hours high definition CCTV coverage. Next is identify verification, biometric scanners at all high security doors. Last is real-time alerts, active alarm system that digital access logs to track every movement within the building.
I'm Nufat Aisha and I will share the pilot project at the Aurora Record Center. We tested centralized records management focusing on intake, cataloging, retrieval and disposal. Physical records were transferred in acid-free boxes with IRMT forms, while digital records used a secure portal with two-factor authentication and AI metadata tagging. Retrieval time was reduced by 60%, efficiency improved, duplication eliminated, and audit complaints strengthened. Feedback suggested more training on metadata tagging and integration with government systems like ESPA. Overall, the pilot validated the design and show readiness for expansion. Now we move to full record service. After the pilot, the center expanded into a full record service. Retention schedules were aligned with the Arkib Negara Act 2003 and IRMT guidelines, with automated alerts for disposal leads. Access rights were strengthened using role-based access control and biometric authentication, while audit logs were retained for accountability. Disaster recovery was supported by backup servers, cloud replication, and regular fire and flood drills. A simulated flood show records could be restored within 24 hours. Policy templates such as retention schedules, access right matrices, and disaster recovery checklists were developed to ensure consistency. Now let's look to the care for different formats. The center also ensures care for different formats. Paper records are stored in acid-free boxes on fire-resistant shelving with climate control and QR code tracking. Digital records are preserved on secure servers with cloud backups, AI metadata tagging, and standardized archival formats like PDF and TIFF. Blockchain is being explored for tamper-proof audit trails. Audiovisual records are digitized in the lab using lossless formats, while physical media are stored in climate control cabinets. This comprehensive approach guarantees preservation of diverse records for long-term use.
Okay, so for costing plans, we have 4 categories of budget we have to take care of. So for the first one, we have infrastructure costs, which refers to bicycles, facilities, and environment. This needed to store and manage records safely. So we have to include building renovations for record storage areas and also staff offices. Next, we have to take care of shelving systems, environmental control, and also the important part is security systems, which is such as CCTV, access card system, something like that. So for our total, it is 240,000. Okay, so for the second one, we have staffing cost, which is cover the human resources that require to operate and manage the record center. So we have an examples like records manager, record officers, and also IT support officer. So for our cost, it is the same as before, 240,000. Okay, so next one is technology cost. Technology cost includes the digital tools and systems that used to manage the record efficiently. So this is we have to take care of computers and workstations, something like server and storage. So for our final total is 135,000. So for the final is maintenance and operational costs. This is for the ongoing expenses that need to keep the facility running smoothly. So we have to take care of the building maintenance, the system maintenance, and any other utilities too. So for our total is 75,000. So for the second part is funding sources. Okay, for this part we have three section, which is government funding, grants, and service fee. So for this government fundings, it serves as the primary source of financial support for Aurora Record Center. This funding cover major expenditures such as infrastructure development, staffing salaries, and also essential operational costs. Okay, so for the second is grants. Okay, so for grants, it's mainly used to support technologies advancements, digitizations projects like staffing, training, and innovations initiative within the record center. So for the last is service fee. Service fee we can revenue through service fee charged for value added service. Okay, it help offset operationals and maintenance costs and contribute to the long-term financial sustainability of the record center. Okay, so for so we have the costing summary. You can take a look of that. That is our final cost for the budget, for our budget. In conclusions, the Aurora Record Center is envisioned as a modern hub for secure, efficient, and innovative record management. To build awareness and trust, promotional activities such as workshops, brochures, and social media campaigns will be implemented. This initiative will not only educate stakeholders about the importance of proper record management, but also highlight the center's role as a forward-thinking institution that integrates innovation into everyday practice.